Hey there! In this tutorial video, I'll walk through the process of cleaning up your Excel spreadsheet to make it more organized and easier to analyze. So let's get started. First thing first, let's make a copy of our spreadsheet to work on. This ensures that we always have the original data intact in case we need to refer back to it. Right. Next, let's clear some unwanted format like highlighting and borders. So, by selecting the entire spreadsheet, we have to go to the clear option, and from here we have to select the clear format. This will clear all the format from a spreadsheet. As we can see, there are some inconsistent rows. So for this we have to select the entire spreadsheet and again go to format, then auto fit row height. This will properly fix the row. Then as you can see, column also needs to be formatted, so we have to also click the auto fit column width. This will fix the entire column. Now we can see the date column is showing the number, but we want it as date format. So what we can do, we have to select the entire column and go to the number format, and here we can see it is on general mode, but we want it as short date format. So by clicking this, now we can clearly see it converted it as the date format. Now let's look at the profit margin column. Here we can see it is showing the float value, and from here we have to convert it as percentage. And there are some error has been shown in profit margin column, but we will fix it later. Now go to the client column, and here we can see the client name is long and also contains some unnecessary informations, so we don't want this. So in this case, what we can do, we have to clear the parenthesis portion by nothing. So for that we have to go to find and select, and from here we have to go to the find and replace option, and from here we have to insert find what box into a parenthesis, and under this we have to insert the asterisk. This means this could be anything. Now go to replace it with nothing and hit replace all, and here we can see we have made 38 replacement. Now we have to insert a column next to the client column and name it as client, and we want the client name as lowercase. So here we have to write a function is equal lower, then select the cell. Now we can see that cell name has replaced from uppercase to lowercase. Now just drag it down, and now we can clearly see all the client name has been converted into lowercase. Now let's delete the client name, but oops, here and error occurred, like if I delete the old client name, it also remove the new client name column, but we don't want it like this way. So here we have to copy this and paste it as value. Now if we remove the old client column, it will delete the old client column but do not harm the new client column. Now let's see the contact column, and here we can see there are some unnecessary space before the text, right after the text. So in this case we have to trim this. So we are inserting a new column right after the contact name, and here we are naming at contact. Here we have to write a formula is equal trim, then put the cell we want to trim and then hit enter. This will trim all the unnecessary space from the cell, but here we can see there are some mixing with the case, like uppercase lowercase mixed. Let's modify the formula equal trim and then utilize the proper function, then the cell. Now if we drag it down, now here we can see the name has been already converted into the proper function. So yeah, now we have to copy the column and paste it as value and delete the old column. Now let's look at the department column, and here we can see there is a mix of department and region columns, so we have to split it. So in this case what we can do, we have to insert a column next to the department column and name it as region. Now we have to split this column, so in this case we have to select the entire column, then go to the data tab, and from here we have to select the text to column option, and now we have to select it as delimited and go to next, and from here we have to uncheck the tab option and check the other option. Now we have to click the next, and from here we can clearly see the preview option and hit finish. Now our department and region has been split into two columns. Now select the entire table and go to the data tab, and from here apply the remove duplicate option, and from here we have to check the my data has header and hit OK, and from here we can see 10 duplicates values found and removed it, then hit OK. Now we have the unique values in our spreadsheet. Now let's look at the payment column. Here we can see some missing values, so in this case we have to replace it with null value. Now go to the home tab and select the find and select option, and from here we have to go to special, and after that we have to go to the blank, and from here we are inserting a text with NA and hit Ctrl Enter. This will fill all the blank value with NA value. Now let's look at the profit margin column, and here we can see some error has been occurred, so let's fix it out. From here we can see the profit margin column comes from by dividing the profit column and revenue column. So in this case we have to tell if error occur, then what thing we have to replace it with. We want to replace with NA value, so hit enter, and now just drag it down. Now we can clearly see that the error has been replaced with NA value. Now let's select the entire column and go to the format as table, and from here we can see lots of table template. You can choose as your preference, so yeah, you can also check the table style. There are lots of table style provided by Excel, so you guys can check it out as your preference. And there you have it. Your data is now clean and organized and ready for analysis. I hope found this tutorial helpful. Remember, cleaning your data is an essential step in your data analysis process, and with this simple technique you will be able to data cleaning pro in no time. So yeah, thank you guys, thank you for watching this video.